Okay, this morning, first thing I want you to do is go to YouTube and look up #wake the FCK up Secret Covenant of the Archons. It's a 6-minute video. I'll put a link up here if it lets me. It explains, most of you lot know about it, but if you there'll be stuff in there you don't, but it explains everything that's going on. And you all need to see it to share with your friends. Let them see it as well. Help to make them aware of the very dangerous situation we're in at the moment. Having said that, let's get on with I've got a link here, some news, well, sort of, their stuff. And when you watch that video, you'll understand why I say their stuff. Theresa May tells NHS boss he will be accountable for winter performance. Basically, what it's saying in the bull is that, she's lining him up for a fall. What I see in this is she's going to hold him accountable. If he doesn't get enough to take the toxic, poisonous flu vaccines and all that sort of stuff, then he's going to lose his job. And if you don't, I know you lot know, but you've got to get it out to your friends, relatives, parents, grandparents, not to take that toxic poison. It is a death sentence if you take it. Don't just do it because I say, as I always say, do your own research, check it out for yourself, and if nothing else, just look at the ingredients. Got a clip from the Mirror here. Was owner of paedophile palace who kept list of secret VIP visitors murdered? Of course she was. Blatantly obvious. They can't allow it, anyone that was exposing their corruption to get away with anything, and they can't allow them to live. And that's also said in that video I mentioned. Wake the F up. I'll put, like I say, hopefully the link will be there. Independent Online. Catalonia's latest. 750,000 protests descend on Barcelona demanding release of jailed separatist leader. They're never going to be released because they, just like us, are living in a dictatorship. I know that you lot can see it, but you've got to start getting it out to your friends and relatives. No matter whether they think you're crazy or not, which they may or may not do. But interestingly, I was out last night and I bumped into a friend of mine that I'd not seen for a while. In fact, back in 1999, I was a driving instructor back then, and I actually taught him to drive. And we were just having a quick chat, and as I do, I try to put some information there. When I'm saying there's a lot of stuff going on that many don't know about, and to my surprise, a little bit, he said, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, so hopefully there'll be another one that's starting to come aboard with what's going on. And it's, do it subtly. Don't overload them. Just do it a little bit at a time, because we need everyone aware, because that is how we will beat this corrupt, evil cartel that has been poisoning us all forever. The Mail. Well, first off, you'll notice free supersized Spitfire poster. Yeah, on the day we're supposed to be honouring our fallen brothers and sisters. Here's a thing. What this is actually about is get you used to war. Embrace war, because that's what we want. We want war so we can kill you all. Boris and Gove plot to hijack number 10. Exposed menacing secret memo to PM dictating terms for a hard Brexit triggers new cabinet rift. Every time they try and push the Brexit crap, but I know that you lot are aware of that and aren't buying it anymore, which is great. Over on the right, Nigel Farage lied about our affair to save Brexit. That's two talking about Brexit in the same paper. You know that I know there is no Brexit. It's a lie to deceive us and make us think. And even if they do somehow do some type of Brexit thing, it won't be a real one. It'll be a fake one. It'll be to make you think we've had an exit from the EU when we haven't. Star. I find this very odd-putting. Child killer boasts about jail release. Huntley brags, I'll be out in 3 years. Now, for that guy who whether rightly or not, I don't know. I've heard stuff that he was maybe set up. He may have done it, I don't know. But what I do know is you'd have to be really, really stupid to say that sort of thing. And of course, they don't tell you where they got this from. They're just putting it in there as news, and it must be real because it's in the papers. Well, you and I both know you can't believe anything you read in them things. Jungle babes to get steamy. This is more of their way of dealing with things. Distract us with nudes and sex and all that sort of thing, and that way we won't pay attention to what's really going on. Down the bottom, Jaws star flashed at woman. Richard Dreyfuss. Well, it's not exactly what you'd call what the rest of them have been up to, and again, it's probably just a distraction, but whether he did or not, it's not particularly devastating unless it's to a kid, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on that, because this stuff's coming out all the time. Sunday Express. Rebirth of UK fishing port. Lies, lies and more lies. Brexit will net $3 billion when we take back control of our seas. No, there will be no Brexit. There is no Brexit. It's a distraction to make you think there's going to be one. Absolute lies. Over the bottom right there, new £5 blood test to predict heart attacks. Well, heart attacks are brought about by a number of things. Several of them are to do with the toxic poisons they've been feeding us, and like I say, you watch that video, you'll understand why. And there we have one of the biggest parasites on the planet. Kate's tribute to the fallen heroes. Lies again. She's taking the piss out of us because she knows the real truth, that we've been lied to and deceived, and we've been fighting bankers' wars all along. Nothing to do with anything else. Just like World War I, World War II, the Boer War. As it says in that wake with the F up, you'll see this is all their way of dealing with things, and they even say we'll use our media to distract us, and they've done a very good job in the past. But thankfully, you lot and many more are starting to see through the crap now. In fact, the lad I was talking to in the pub last night said, yeah, when I look at the paper, I look and say, yeah, that's just to sell more paper. So everyone's getting it. Don't be afraid to talk to people about this. Just don't give them too much information. Sunday Telegraph. Gove, my plan for a green Brexit revolution. No. Not much in that. Maybe I'll come back to it later. Sunday Times. Not much in this either. Let's see. Royal guest Spacey sat on Queen's throne. Oh no! Someone who's perhaps not the best role model in the world sat on the Queen's throne. So someone who's been accused of doing naughty dirty things sits on the throne of someone we know has done naughty dirty things. Yeah, I think distraction, look over here, not over there type thing. That's what that's all about. Up in the top there, Boris is a epic S, I'm guessing HIT. Tina Brown's sensational diaries magazine. Well, we know he is that, and we know he's one of them, and he doesn't have any choice what he does either, because he'll be being blackmailed to do exactly as he's told. And if he ever comes out and says the real, what's really going on, he'd be murdered, have an accident, suicided, whatever you want. That's how they deal with anyone that brings the truth out. Tory turmoil as 40 MPs say May must go. EU no trade talks until March unless UK pays up. Oh, so some scum are going to vote against May. Well, she shouldn't be there, and none of them should be there. They all need to go. But EU no trade talks until March unless UK pay. So pay up or else. Like one mafia saying to the other mafia, you know, we're the bigger mafia. You pay up or else. Met chief knew of green porn find. You mean the police have known about this sort of stuff all along? Well, you could have knocked me down with a feather. The Observer. Sack Boris for shaming our nation, Corbyn tells the PM. Foreign Secretary endangering us. Attack acids to preserve attack. Oh, attack adds to pressure on May. Look over here, don't look over there. That's all that's about. And of course, Corbyn, well, you all know what he was up to in the 80s, and he's a bought and paid for. He's a member of the Privy Council, for God's sake. He's one of them. But, like I think it was Lenin said, the best way to win a revolution is to lead it. May faces defeat on Brexit deal, vote for MPs. Smoke and mirrors, they know exactly which way the votes are going, because they say, you vote this way or we'll put out what you've been up to. You know, yeah, you lot know. And again, more piss take with the poppies. Dennis Healy, world events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.